Hey everyone, welcome back to the sunny side. I'm Sonny, and these are the weekend horoscopes and tarot readings for the weekend of, I wrote it down somewhere, January 20th to 22nd, 2023, this weekend. Hey guys, what's up? I hope everyone is having a super amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a second and subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, share the videos. This is the long horoscopes here. They're two horoscope. They're two long videos that I do every week, and they're the horoscope videos for you guys. They come out Thursday. You know, I record them on Thursday and I record them on Saturdays for you guys. I used to shoot these horoscopes live, but they take a while to do. So you might want to watch this video on a little bit faster speed, or you might, hit the time. Anyways, whatever. This video is going to be long. So settle in, chill out, and I hope you enjoy the day. All right, next. So there are timestamps in the description box. So go ahead if you want to, so here's the format. So for those who want to skip everything, there are timestamps in the description box. The beginning of the video isn't for everybody. So if you're not interested in things like what's going on with the members or the membership drive or the subscribers or the discounts that we have or our psychic league here on the channel or the classes coming up, if you don't want to know, then go ahead, hit the timestamp, and I'll catch up with you a little later in the video. We're going to have little blah, blah messages for about 5 minutes now. And then we're going to have an astrological overview for everyone. And then we're going to have the tarot reading, general tarot reading, followed by the individual signs. All right, whoa, I did it. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. 2 minutes. Whoa, that's what's going on. So share the videos, guys. Hang out. And I'll see you guys. Whatever. Let's get down to it. So what else do we have? So that's the deal. Timestamps in the description box. Messages, Astro Overview, Tarot Overview, Discount Psychic League, Individual Signs. All right, here we go. Welcome to all the new members. We do have a membership drive here for subscribers and members. And we're almost at, well, we're at 76,000 subs, and I'm trying to get to 100,000 subs. So please share the video. Please share the video. There'll be new videos coming out later today and tomorrow. I've been working on my music education videos. For those who don't know, I spent a lot of time at university studying music. I went back for economics as well, but whatever. And I used to own a music studio, and I used to teach a lot of music. And on one of my other channels, I'm recording a bunch of jazz education videos, right, on how to learn how to play jazz. There are different ways to do it, and I'm just showing you guys one approach in this series. In the next series, I'll show you guys a different approach. So, that's the deal. All right, here we go. So if you want to do that, check that out. If not, whatever. All right, next, music lessons on my music lessons channel. All right, here are the new subscribers. So we want to get this channel to 100,000 subs. It's at 76,000 now. Anyways, new videos coming out. Erica, one of our Sunnysiders, recommended that I do. There's this guy, I can't remember his name. Sorry, Erica, but I have it written down. I'll have a look at his chart for you. There was a YouTuber who's charged with sex trafficking or something, or a TikToker or something, martial art guy. He's really popular. I had some comments about it. Erica wants me to look. I'll look at it. All right. In addition to that, I just heard that Alec Baldwin had a thing. So he's getting charged with manslaughter. So we might look at Alec Baldwin's cards and see what's going on. Or maybe we'll look at his astrological chart if you guys are worried about that kind of stuff. All right. Here we go. Next. New subs. Fortnite Kid. Welcome to the channel, playa. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Amethyst Moon. Welcome to the sunny side, Amethyst. Phoenix Feasting. Ooh. Well, all right, Phoenix, welcome to the channel. Alex Flair, welcome, Alex, to the sunny side. And Sarah Driven. Hey, guys. You guys are all welcome. Thanks for becoming Sunny Siders. It's great to see you. Welcome to the channel. Please share the video. We have a Facebook group if you want to join that. It's Ginger, the main moderator here. Ginger and Sue do most of the stuff on the Facebook group, but it's there. Everything's in the description box. Log in to sign up for my Twitter thing, but I usually only post pictures of pets. All right, whatever. So that's the deal. Welcome to the sunny side, guys. I hope you're having a super amazing day. All right, next, discounts. Yeah, my readings, my private readings are $235, but for you guys and only you guys I'm only telling you guys, and I'm not changing the PayPal links anywhere. So for you guys who watch this horoscope video, you guys, for private readings, and I'm going to do this until Valentine's Day, and then I'll just stop. For you guys, private readings are going to be $185. I'm going to keep the sale going a little longer, but to get that price, you have to email me at readswithsunny. There are links in the description box. readswithsunny@gmail.com. email me to set up a time, and you can get it for $185. If you don't, it's going to be $235. In addition to that, my private tarot readings, right? If you just want tarot and not have me look at your astrology, right now, it's $135. But to get any of those prices, you have to hit me up. You have to email me at readswithsunny@gmail.com, or else you're going to have to pay the rest. All right, next, here we go. In addition to that, the classes start. Okay, so that's discounts. Classes start the first Sunday in February. And the first, to join the class, you have to email me, obviously. For the first Sunday, and it's going to be over Zoom, you have to email me because I put you on the list. And the first class is going to be the relationship between the sun and the moon. All astrology is the relationship between the sun and the moon, which is light, right? The luminary at night versus the daytime luminary. And, the relationship between those two, and the relationship to the nodes, which take away. So light versus darkness. And that's what we're going to look at in the our first class, the first week of February. The third week of February in the next class, we're going to look at some tarot. We'll take one of the suits, and I'll show you how I read the tarot cards, and how if you follow the story of tarot, you will always memorize the tarot cards. It's pretty easy to memorize if you understand the system that tarot uses, where it comes from, what it means in the grand scheme of things. And if you understand the story, as with all things, you'll be able to memorize it. Otherwise, whatever. All right, next. So that's what's going on with the class. Now, next, Psychic League. In January, here are the scores for the Psychic League. We also have Psychic Game Nights coming on Sundays in February. I was waiting until now, till Mercury went direct. Here we go. So for the Psychic League, almost done, guys. We'll get to the overview in 1 sec. Thanks for your patience. I'm a little bit low energy today. I'm a little bit tired. We have a little bit of work going on in the house over there, and probably something going on over there. So let's just deal with it. Okay, here we go. So finally, for the Psychic League right now, with 1 point so far for January, a lot of guys with no points, right? This Psychic League seems easy for some, but it's really not. And I'd love to see, but anyways, here we go. With 1 point for the month of January, we have K1, Erica, Dr. P, Stephanie H, High Priestess, Chaley, Gratitude, Avis, and Rhonda. All of the scores are in the Late Night Tarot description box. If you want to know the score, just check out Late Night Tarot videos on the channel. All right, here we go, which is the live stream, the regular live stream, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at nighttime. All right, so that's 1 point. K1, Erica H, Dr. P, Stephanie H, H Priestess, Chaley, Gratitude, Avis, and Rhonda with 2 points. Moma, Yoshi, and TN with 2 points for the month of January. With 3 points for the month, so that's Moma, Yoshi, and TN with 2 points. With 3 points, Lisa N and Jasmine have 3 points in the Psychic League for January. With 4 points in second place right now, with 4 points coming on very strongly, we have L, Samantha V, and Sue J. Okay, with 4 points in second place, L, Samantha, and Sue. And in first place, we had a shuffling in the last couple of days. You can see the score shuffling in the last couple of days. We have in first place, we have Wing One. Congratulations, Wing One. Our regular psychic goat here on the channel is Wing One. And first place, so tied in first right now, we have Wing One, Sonny, obviously, I'm psychic, Sonny, and Ginger, my main moderator here, and the TheSunnySider who does most of the work on the Facebook group. Ginger, very quietly, Pisces, sneaking into first place. She snuck into first place yesterday, and it's time. Ginger took the lead for a short time yesterday. There was like, whoa. And one of myself were starting to sweat during the last time we played the psychic game. We were like, whoa. And Ginger's been quietly chug. And then she took the lead and we were like, whoa. And then, but luckily Ginger and I caught up. So there we go. So that's what's going on right now in the Psychic League. If you want to know more information, tune into the channel at nighttime. All right, next. Oh my God, 10 minutes of blah, blah. Well, that's why there are timestamps. Oh, and for the picks, for today's picks, I wrote them down. My picks are 5 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Hermit, and the Strength card. But they don't really count on the tarot screen. All right, 10 minutes. It's supposed to be 5, but it's 10. Whatever. Hope everyone is having a super amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side, everyone. And let us now have a look at the astrology. All right, next. Okay, well, this part of the video I don't actually edit. It's all set up to go. So here we go. Hey guys, before we, the first half of the first part of the video, before I get to your signs, a little lengthy, I know, blah, blah, blah. So I want to show you guys what's happening right now for this weekend, but I also want to point out some things that are coming up on the horizon that I will probably forget about. So write down these dates that I give you today. All right, so here we go. First up, this is the big deal for the weekend. The moon is cruising through. We're going to have a new moon in Aquarius. It's going to be pretty neat. It should be at 0 degrees or 1 degree Aquarius. And it's so, like I was saying earlier about how astrology is like the relationship between the sun and the moon, and then we deal with the nodes. The sun and the moon, this new moon that you guys are going to have. Okay, so this right here is set up for Friday. Okay, this chart right here. And so on Friday, it might be a bit of a reclusive time. People are doing things in secret right now. Whether you realize it or not, you probably don't. So like, people are doing things in secret right now. They might be a little bit reclusive. They might be standing off a little bit. It's why I picked the Hermit as one of the cards, because, you know, people are reclusive. They're not telling you what they're doing. They're subconscious. This moon, they're subconscious. Their intent is being hidden from everyone right now. Shortly, when we have the new moon, people's intent or your dreams and desires the door will open a little bit. You will find out towards the end of the weekend exactly what everybody's been doing, for better or worse, right? So if people have been sneaking around, you'll find that. If they've secretly been doing really good things for you, you'll find that out as well, which is great. So if you care, it's great. So that's what's going on this weekend. You will see and recognize new opportunities for yourself, and you'll find out what everyone else has been doing. And that's the general thing. Whatever you're doing, you're going to get a breath of life is going to be be infused with everything you do. So if you're looking to start a new relationship, like say you met someone in the last 3-4 weeks under the Mercury retrograde, now you're going to start dating. Right now is the time to start dating this weekend and really do this new moon thing. If you were applying for jobs under Mercury retrograde and the doors were all closed, now's the time to get that job. If you were thinking about whatever you were thinking about doing in secret, not really telling anybody, this is the time to, that thing on the inside of you, now is the time to go out, and you will see opportunities for all of that. Likewise, if you want to leave a relationship and you've kind of been putting the feelers out, so now's the time to do that as well. All right, guys, it should be a fun weekend. It should be a fun weekend. Is it necessarily breakup energy? Not necessarily, right? The sun is highlighting this change in Pluto. But so what? You already know what's going to happen, right? Pluto's going to... There's a temperature thing in astrology that if you learn the temperature of the planet, so to speak, like not the relative temperature, like hot, cold, wet, dry, right? Like not like 0 degrees kind of thing. But if you learn that, you'll recognize what's going on. So this Pluto is cooling down the sun right now. So identities are in flux, right? And the sun is highlighting this Pluto, which is this change. That's why I'm talking like this. I'm telling you guys, the sun is highlighting this change, this Pluto transformation, and it happens every year. So every year, this Pluto thing you're working on is highlighted. It's happening right now. And the moon is creeping in as well. So it's going to be, you're going to see it. It's going to be behind the scenes. You're going to do it in secret. And then towards Sunday, maybe Monday, all of this secret stuff's going to come to light. So good luck. I wish you the absolute best. So that's why I'm talking like this, and this is what's going on. Anything good? Lots of good. You know, Saturn, Venus is going to cross Saturn later on in the week. I'll put those in the next horoscopes. It doesn't necessarily, none of this necessarily means breakup energy in relationships. None of this means letting go. It can be a lot of discipline and hard work being applied to everything here. So, Saturn and Venus, discipline, hard work on the relationship, working hard to bring things together. It could also take away your love, right? It could do that as well, but it's going to bring a very, quiet and contemplated energy to the love game. Imagine Saturn is very cold, right? Very cold, very dry, and Venus is warm and wet. So when you put them together, it's not so, you're going to get icy, like warm, wet, warm and wet, when you put it with cold, you're going to get like icy. So that's what's going to happen. So that's the deal. But before we move on to the tarot, I do want to show you guys something. So the big energy here is the new moon. And so I might, 0 degrees Aquarius, whatever. Like, so don't get too crazy about stuff, right? I will show you guys a transit that I might forget about. So I'll tell you right now. Coming up, you guys can see that this Jupiter, okay, you can see that Pluto is right here at 28 degrees. And Pluto is moving in this direction, but it's also going to go retrograde. So heads up with that. Let's just leave it hanging around 28 degrees to 0 degrees. Pluto's going to hang out in here. Well, later on, you're going to see the Jupiter, what are we doing here? So you're going to find, you're going to find, hold on a sec. I just messed up this screen. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to go redo it. And so, okay, 1 second. All right, so check this out. I want to show you guys what's going on here. So we're going to see, so this is Pluto and it's going to be cruising through here. And what we're going to see that's going to come up, and I'm going to tell you guys about it today because I'm probably going to forget about it as we talk about the faster moving planets kicking around. And so you're going to see that later on this year, and I'll tell you the dates, you're going to see that Pluto is going to come under attack, believe it or not, by Jupiter and by the nodes. And that's going to be a big deal when it happens. Right now, Jupiter is at the very beginning of Aries, but it's going to like speed through Aries like you've never seen Jupiter speed through Aries before. And that just seems to be what's going to happen. It is going to go retrograde. It's going to move backwards and forwards. But in the meantime, check this action out. So this is what we're looking for, and I'll show it to you on the chart right here. So this is the nodes up here, and as we move things forward, all right, we're speeding it forward. You'll see February's coming along, and let's just stop in the middle of April. You can see that in April, Jupiter is already 20 degrees Aries. So for those of you guys who are fire signs, or if you have Venus in fire signs, Venus in Aries, Venus in Leo, or Venus in Sagittarius, you guys should be prepared to make a lot of money this year and a lot of love, attract money, big stuff, bigger than like the same kind of thing that happened 12 years ago. You should be very successful in certain areas, but this transit is moving quite quickly. So be careful, so be on top of it. We'll talk more about it as we cruise along, or on these horoscopes, I always say who's lucky in love and lucky in romance. But as we creep forward a little more, let's move forward a little more, and you're going to see that right around here, right around the beginning of May, and this is where it's going to start. So if I back it up just a little bit, you're going to see that towards the end of April, right around the 29th, you're going to see Pluto is going to be at 0 degrees Aquarius. Pluto is going to enter into Aquarius right there. And then very shortly afterwards, you'll see that on May 1st, that little S pop up on Pluto right there. Pluto's going to go stationary retrograde. So it's going to start moving backwards. See how it turns red right there on May 2nd? It's going to start moving retrograde motion, which is going to change the energy. We're going to go back over the changes that we've been doing right now. So expect that. It's signs like Aquarius, Capricorn, changing your identity. All right, but neither here nor there. Plastic surgery for Capricorn and Aquarius. But whatever, over here, here's the big deal. So this is going to start, it's going to start when the beginning of May, when Jupiter changes direction. And then you're going to see at the top of the chart, you're going to see Jupiter at 27 degrees slowly creep towards that Pluto. And it's going to be exact. Here we go, nice and slow, right on May 17th. Right, I wrote it down here. So on May 17th, so right around May, so it's going to start at the beginning of May, and there's going to be a change, a big change for everybody in May and in June. Like you might move, you might break up in relationships, but there is something very slow, very painful that you're going to have to make some choices. And it's a Jupiter activating that Pluto. So it's a big decision that you have to make. And Jupiter is at 0 degrees, and it's going to be squaring double that big red line, Pluto at the beginning of May. Around May 17th. Now, it gets even trickier than that, right? The moon is there, whatever. But these nodes right here at 2 degrees are going to begin chasing this Pluto at 0 degrees, which is moving in this direction. So as you move forward, you're going to see that Pluto's going to sit on 0 degrees, and the north node's going to come in. It's going to be 1 degree in the middle of June. Pluto's back into Capricorn in June, and then the nodes are chasing Pluto that's running away. The nodes and Pluto are both changed. If there's a square, you can expect massive amounts of violence in the world at this time, or massive restructuring, massive change. I would guess that right around, depending on how I apply this chart to other people's charts, there might be a lot of violence, change, revolution. It's going to be a big deal in the world this summer in June. That's coming on. And this change is not like all the time. In another video, I'll tell you the last time that we had this situation like this. But for now, here we go. So the nodes right there, 0 degrees, 0 degrees, are chasing Pluto at 29 degrees. And then it's going to become exact a little later on, July 13th. So where are we here? So, and there you go. So July 13th, the nodes right here, 29 degrees, going to square Pluto at 29 degrees. And that's a big red triangle that you see there. So that's the deal. That's what's coming up this first half of the year. And it is a big deal. And that is the major energy that I can see so far in the sky that you guys are going to have to take care of. And that's it. There's a massive change coming. Will it be painful? Maybe, maybe not. It will be cold. There will be decisions you have to make. And this is when it's coming. It's coming in May and June. This is the shift you guys have been waiting for. And it's going to be painful. All right, next. Thanks, Sonny. What, anything good for the weekend? Yeah, it's the new moon, man. Get out and have some fun. Go to a new bar, meet some new people, go out on a date with someone new. Go new moon. All right, what happened? Next. Let's go check next. Let's go check the tarot. Here we go. All right, and so here we go. This is the tarot reading for everyone. Hey everyone, what's up? I have a special fan named Everyone. So this is for everyone. All right, here we go. So those are the dates, May in through to July. Big changes for everybody. All right, guys, let's get down to the tarot reading for this weekend for everyone. It's a new moon weekend, right? Get out there, have some fun, try something new. All right, certain signs, like Pisces is going to be reclusive. That I'll tell you in a sec. All right, here we go. So I picked the Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Strength card. When we do these cards at night, I hold them like this so you can make sure I don't cheat. But today I just put them down. All right, everyone, here we go. First up, Five of Swords. Woo! Reversed. Ooh. Five of Swords reversed. It usually indicates someone who just wants to fight for the sake of fighting. You guys are stuck in a fight. Maybe you guys know some kind of narcissist who is completely self-destructive, maybe a little bit stupid. Here we go. Five of Swords. The guy wants to fight, just wants to fight. Oh, well, there you go. I picked the Five of Wands because I thought the fighting would be over by now and people just not on the same page is what I thought. But clearly the fighting is not over. So watch out, guys, for some toxic mofo. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So you guys aren't finished. You have to persevere. You have to make it through, right? You guys are dealing with some, there's a little bit of bumps on the road. There's one more thing that you guys got to do. One more piece of paper to sign. One more thing. Courage, persistent, test of faith. So you guys are going to have a test of faith. You guys probably going to hear some really stupid news in the next day or so. And you're going to be like, oh my God. Can't wait for May to come fast enough. Next, Knight of Cups. Hey, so this is a time for love. Look at this. Nine of Cups. Prince Charming. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Oh my God. I am happier for you than you realize. It's I've been waiting for this. Oh my God. Knight of Cups. Oh my God. I honest to God, here on the sunny side, I really want you guys to find the love that you have coming your way. I really, really hope everyone here finds love. And I didn't, that you deserve. It's a upright creativity. This is knight in shining armor, following your heart. This weekend, you guys are going to follow your heart. So whatever it is, I think get out there, new dreams, new inspiration, people, whatever. If you've been flirting with someone online during Mercury retrograde, now's the time to get out and meet them for real. Congratulations. Next, the Ace of Swords. Here you go. New beginnings in communication. Maybe you're gonna have it's supposed to be clarity of thought, right? But very few of you have clarity of thought. You have clarity of desire, but you don't usually have clarity of thought. And so actually most of you have clarity of hormones, not desire. Anyways, mental clarity, breakthroughs, okay? New ideas, success. It could be surgery. It could be a new conflict, right? But for the most part, I look at this reading and I have a feeling you guys are meeting somebody new, and I have a feeling you're hooking up with people for the first time this weekend. I think I get in the vibe you've been talking to people during Mercury retrograde, and now is the time for you to get out and meet them. All right, next. Five of Pentacles. Oh my God. So I'm going to tell you guys, I honestly thought the Five of Pentacles. I really did. But I didn't write. When I wrote it down and I scratched it out twice because and I also thought the Six of Pentacles lending, you know, but I picked the Queen of Pentacles instead, taking care of you guys financially. But Five of Pentacles, you guys are going to fight about money. Someone is going to be seriously broke ass, and they're not going to have the confidence to ask. So be careful. So on that date you're going on, you be careful because it could be expensive, and someone might forget their wallet. So be careful. You don't have to be going on a new date, but you do have Prince Charming over here on this part of your chart. So maybe there's someone charming you. All right, next. Okay, here's where it gets tense. What are we looking for? We're looking for Five of Wands, because I thought everybody's not on the same page. Five of Wands. I didn't realize everybody would be arguing. Five of Swords. And then Queen of Pentacles, take care of each other. Hermit and the Strength card. Let's see what we get. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, and boom! No. Oh, it's even worse. The Death card reversed. So here we go. So I was actually hoping for something good in the reading. I was hoping for like people not on the same page, but you'll take care of each other. Hermit, a little bit reclusive, doing your work. Strength card, you know, confidence, moving on. But we don't have that. We have broke ass. Five of Pentacles is being a little bit broke ass, maybe mooching off someone else's stuff. And then we have the Death card reverse, which means someone is definitely trying to leave the situation. Someone is definitely trying to leave, right? Endings. You know, the reverse though, it's kind of leaving with maximum damage. So watch out. It looks like, it does look, you know, at the bottom of this card, we have, bottom of this reading, we have the Five of Swords, which someone just wants to fight. And it's ending with the Death card reversed. So someone has, in their mind or body or soul or entity, they have already left. All right, so you guys got to get this down inside of you and like understand this. The Death card means it's over, right? It's ending. It's reversed. So they might not have actually left you yet, or you might not have left the job yet. But there's a change that is absolutely vital. And look, they have new beginning in the background. Someone's going to death card you, but before they death card you, they're going to try and take all your money in the Five of Pentacles. So just be cool, man. Just take it easy. Chill out. Try not to stress out. And let's hope this doesn't actually apply to everyone. Maybe this is going to apply to Sonny. I don't think this is for everybody. Why don't you do it for everyone else? All right. Okay, so maybe this reading isn't for everybody. Maybe this reading is actually for everyone else. No, it's not. You guys are in for a rough weekend. All right, so there you go. So new beginning this weekend. Okay, so there's a new beginning this weekend, and E-L-E-S-E. Way to go, Sonny. Spell else. All right, so but forget it. So it's for everybody. So there you go, guys. I wish you the absolute best. This is a pretty tense reading. It does look like money's going to be a problem. People are just going to be fighting. There is a new beginning here. So if you're looking for love or you're looking for money, then you better have the confidence to get out there, because you're going to walk through a bit of pain before you find that love on the other side. But it's waiting for you. It's just you have to get past people fighting and the change coming, and there's no money. So watch out. Aside of that, everybody be safe. What a crappy reading for the weekend, right? All right, guys, everybody have a lot of fun. And Aries is up next. All right, let's get down to it. Hey, Aries, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Let's just take a moment. We'll check out your chart and we'll see what's going on. So the new moon so the new moon for Aries is going to cruise over here right on the cusp, right? It's going to be right between Aquarius for everybody. It's going to be right between Aquarius and Capricorn. And so for Aries, that's going to herald a potential new beginning with the social network, because it's technically Aquarius. But unless you're an Aries born right on the cusp like that, right between Pisces and Aries, this energy up here is probably more than likely going to still be in your 10th house. For everybody, unless you're born right on the cusp, like one of our Sunnysiders, a couple of our Sunnysiders are born at like 1 degree. So unless you're one of those guys, this energy is going to happen. It's going to lag a little bit for most people. So just a heads up on that. But for Aries, new beginnings socially, you might join a new club right now or be accepted to a club, possibly a new beginning with a job, which is actually pretty cool, Aries. So, new beginning with a job possibly, or a new beginning socially. Right now, you're still attracting a lot of love and attention socially. So that's pretty good. You're also attracting money socially, Aries. You're also going through a love, friends into lovers transit, which is all pretty good. Just know that soon when Venus crosses that Saturn, things are going to be a little bit cold. Like it's cold on one hand. On one hand, it is cold already. And on the other hand, Venus is actually going to warm up that Saturn a little bit. So you got to look at it like this. Like your Venus is okay, and then your Saturn is okay, and when you put it together, Saturn is going to chill out the Venus, and Venus is going to warm up the Saturn. So there you go. Together, it's going to put a little bit of a strain or love. It depends on what side you're coming from, right? Because there's going to be a bit of a balance here happening. A bit of a balance, but love is going to get a little bit cold. Money's going to dry up a little bit. And that's happening in your 11th house. Now, your 11th house isn't just your friends and internet stuff and groups of people. It's also your potential to win an award. It's finding yourself standing in front of people, speaking to people, and it's getting promoted. So you might get promoted. It might be a drag, Same time, you might find yourself standing in front of people, addressing the group. And that's the deal, Aries. As for everything else, be chill. And just be chill. Just be chill. There's a big change coming into your finances a little later in the year. So be cool with it. Like seriously, Aries, there's a big change coming to your finances this year. So if you're going to start a new job, keep the eyes peeled for a new job kind of thing. As for the weekend, well, the moon's at the top of the chart, right? So get out, be high visibility, let everybody see you shake your stuff. And go get him, Aries. I wish you the best. All right, next. So that's the deal. Watch your driving. Money's going to be really good this year. But before you get to that money really good or a big change in your finances, you got to get a new job or promoted or something first. You're probably not going to get promoted on the weekend. But probably not going to get promoted on the weekend. And by the time Venus hits that Saturn, you're going to be in the middle of next week. Or you're going to be on to something else. So just watch out for it, Aries. Be cool. If your friends are grouchy, now you know what. All right, next. As far as your tarot cards are concerned, wow, the devil card. So this weekend, Aries, you might actually be getting out, having a little bit of devilish fun. So there you go, Aries. Congratulations. Oops. Here you go. So the devil card, Aries, getting out there, having a little bit of devilish fun, right? Addiction, sexuality, temptation, seduction. This is the weekend horoscope. So the devil card in the weekend horoscopes is good. So in your business horoscope, someone's messing around, but they're not doing the work. But in the weekend horoscope, get out and have some fun, Aries. Then we have the High Priestess reversed. So the High Priestess reversed means someone's probably standing in your way, Aries, or you don't know all of the information getting into a situation. But not only do you not know all of the information, someone's actually hiding some information from you, Aries. So be cool, man. So be cool. People hiding information from you. And this is reversed. And so, you're supposed to, when you hit the Magician card, you're supposed to rush off into things. And the High Priestess is supposed to hold you back and so you can figure out what you really want. But right now, but it also means information is revealed that's going to make you hold back. But in this situation, it looks like someone is probably giving you false information to stand in your way, Aries. So be careful. False information to hold you back. So be careful. And then finally, the King of Pentacles. It might be a financial thing as well. So be cool, right? The King of Pentacles, very grounded, very confident, takes care of other people, especially financially. Right? Wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline. This is Pentacles, right? Hard work, discipline. generosity. So at the end of the day, Aries, it looks like you're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. It's going to be a generous weekend. Maybe you're going to find yourself paying for everybody. Just be careful, because over here, the high priestess is saying you don't know the entire situation. So if you slack, right, you might be doing all of this good stuff and fun, right? The devil, all this good stuff and fun under some weird kind of false pretext, like so pretense. Someone is not really being honest with you. So be careful, Aries. I wish you the absolute best. Please share the videos. Please subscribe to the channel, and super good luck. So this weekend, get out, have some fun, right? The moon's at the top of the chart. You should be very popular. You should be social. You might find yourself driving this weekend. Watch out for accidents if you're driving. You're looking good. Money's going to be good this year. Maybe not right now, but money's going to be good this year. So get out, make some money, and have a lot of fun. Just watch out, because you don't have all the information this weekend. And that's the deal. Wish you the best, Aries, and I'll see you soon. Next. Hey, Taurus, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. I do know things have been difficult. I do know that. I do know your relationships are under attack. I know. My ex-wife is a Taurus, and people aren't necessarily happy with her. So there you go. So I don't know what the deal with her. I'm just saying, right? Maybe things are good with her. I don't know. But I know that is tricky for her. I know there's some people upset with certain things. Whatever. It's in the past. But so Taurus, there you go. Taurus, watch out for problems in your relationships. But aside of all of that nonsense, right? Aside of all of that nonsense, you'll find that there is good stuff here in your chart. You just have to get past this stress, Taurus. And soon, this south node is going to be gone. And you can see there's nothing in there, and there's nothing around here. There's nothing coming in to really cramp out or stress your relationship sectors or your love life down here. Once you get past this real nonsense and difficult time period that we're going through. And so that's it, Taurus. Relationships are going to get better. You just got to make it there. Same with other signs. Same like Scorpio. You're going to be fine, Scorpio. But you're just going through this difficult transition right now. For all of you guys, just have some faith, believe in yourself. There are wandering monsters out there, but you'll also have the help of strangers. So in addition to wandering monsters creating traps that, it's difficult. It's important to maintain your focus. And the difficulty that Taurus has for maintaining the focus isn't that they don't maintain focus, is that Taurus is a peaceful and loving sign. And this is a situation where they have to be direct and a little bit more aggressive. It's not really a Venus vibe for Taurus, right? Venus not helping Taurus right now. Venus is actually attracting problems. So we need Venus to attract love. So that's what you guys got to do. So try and focus. So stay vigilant and aware and on guard for wandering monsters as they continue to arrive and cause problems. Watch out for narcissistic tendencies, right? Because there's a situation, people just want to fight for the sake of fighting, But at the same time, there is good. So let's go find it. All right, now, but I'm warning you. Okay, it's good. Taurus, something incredibly big is going to happen behind the scenes this year, which is going to cause some problems. Just letting you know. Right here, there are going to be some problems later on in the year. That is going to square up your Pluto. And that is, for Taurus, that's good. For most Tauruses, that's going to be right behind the scenes. So some sneaky person for the next little while, up until the middle of July, right? I talked about this in the overview. Up until the middle of the July, people are going to be coming at you from behind the scenes. And it might be a big deal as well. So watch out for it. Seriously, watch out for it. All right, that's my 2 cents trying to be nice to Taurus. Let's get on. I'm not really a nice person. So here we go. Next, way at the top of the chart, Taurus, you are going through an attraction period at the top of the chart. You are attracting energy very publicly. So that's the deal, man. So that's the deal. Wherever you go out in the world, if you're just standing there outside, people are going to walk up to you. Is it going to be difficult? Well, yeah, a little bit. It might be. It's better or worse. So watch. So it's better or worse. There's a judgment thing here when it comes to astrology. Like, is that going to be a good thing happen, or is it going to be a negative thing that's going to happen? People are going to walk up to you and say hello, and they're going to speak to you. They could be wandering monsters. They could be angels in disguise. People are going to walk up to you when you're outside. Next. Oh, also, if you go to the bar, you'll definitely meet some people. Taurus, what if I... Anyways, there you go. Or if you're sitting in the stands at the hockey rink watching AJ play hockey, watching my son play hockey, then you're going to... you'll definitely be attracting in the stands at the hockey rink. So good luck, Tauruses. I wish you the absolute best. I wish you the absolute best, Taurus. You guys are going to be attracting. All right, next. Something at a distance, communicating at a distance. The moon is at a distance. Maybe Tauruses are going to travel. Maybe they're going to go on a hockey tournament. I don't know. So, there you go. And so, there you go, Taurus. Super duper good luck, right? You're still very, very popular, but something back here is going to blow up. So, watch out. Just watch out for stuff happening in your environment, because your environment is going to have some odds. You might want to change your environment coming up. Money is a bit of a problem with Mars there, right? Money in, money out. Lilith at the bottom of the chart. Sexy fun happening at home. There might be a problem or a change happening at home sometime this year. Right now, there is a massive opposition, right? The sun, Pluto, and shortly the new moon is going to creep in, and it's going to pull things away from your home. So watch out. Money might be pulled away from your home, or people might be pulled away from your home, or that Lilith is going to go, the full on, maybe you have dates, you're bringing dates home. But anyways, all the action is happening right there at the bottom of your chart. So stuff is happening at home, Taurus, this weekend. It's highlighted. In addition to that, you should get out. Like Leo, like Aries, you should get out and have some fun, Taurus. You are attracting. Just watch out. You're attracting angels in disguise and very clear wandering monsters. That's really neat. Maybe I'll go watch a hockey game this weekend. Maybe I'll go sit and do the hockey game, do the horoscopes from the stands this weekend for you guys. That might be fun. All right. Next. Wishing you guys the best. Next. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's going on with your cards. Wow. 6 of Pentacles. So this is the card of giving, sharing, charity. You might have to borrow some money this weekend, or someone might ask you to borrow some money, but it's definitely shared resources, and it's not unlike all the other things that we've been going through. This 6 of Pentacles isn't under attack. It's just a card of lending and borrowing. So, double check your finances. Your joint finances look pretty clean here, actually. But your personal finances, things are probably expensive for you. All right, next. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. This is not good. So this is not good. This is legacy money. It's an inheritance. It's alimony. I pay my child support, so I don't know about you guys, but I did because I love my kid, man. I would pay more if I could. I would give him. Well, that kid gets everything, right? He gets everything I have. He gets. All right, with no exception. So here we go. 10 of Coins reversed, Taurus, but he's a Leo. So my boy's a Leo, not a Taurus. His mom's a Taurus. Okay, here we go. 10 of Pentacles reversed, Taurus. So watch out. So that legacy money is going to be delayed. That inheritance is going to be delayed. That government money is going to be delayed. You might have to borrow some money. This doesn't look like the greatest weekend for money for Taurus. Check your credit card. Check your credit card. And it looks like it's almost time to settle down and do your taxes. Finally, the Knight of Wands reversed, right? So if you're working on a passion project, or say you're a hockey mom, you're doing your thing, right? Say you're a hockey mom. Here you go. Knight of Wands, rushing around, doing stuff, except this card's reversed. So, so instead of, there might be a passion project, Taurus, that you want to do, rushing around, doing stuff, running errands, making it happen. But really, this card's reversed. So so you're probably not going to get the help to do what it is that you want to do. I mean, it looks like, your energy is going to be scattered this weekend. So something is going to go. It looks like there's a money problem, Taurus, and the money problem is going to have your energy all scattered. You're probably not going to be focused and direct right now. That's okay. Just take your time, do your best, get out there. Get out, Taurus. You're going to meet somebody. You're going to meet somebody outside. It's going to be fun. And that's the action. I wish you the absolute best, Taurus. So get out, have some fun, but watch your money and watch your energy. And that's the deal. Wish you the absolute best, and I'll see you soon. Hey Gemini, welcome back to the sunny side. I hope you're having a super amazing day. You know what? I don't really look at my ex-wife's stuff. I was just talking about that as Taurus and looking at the relationship thing because what Taurus is going through. Because there's another sunny side who's a Taurus going through a relationship thing. I'm just checking out her Taurus, her chart and stuff. But now that I'm thinking about my ex-wife, she's a Gemini rising as well. We're both Gemini risings. It's not so weird. Gemini risings meet each other and get married, got divorced, whatever. But like, check this out. So I really haven't thought about her when I do these horoscopes. I do think about Taurus, but I don't usually think about her in the Gemini side of things because my mom's a Gemini. Not that anybody needs to know all this insight into my personal astrological life, but I wonder if she's been under attack recently. I wonder if people are attacking her or she's fighting with people like for real. You know, I was joking about that relationship stuff in Taurus, but if anyway, Gemini energy should be very pushy right now. Should be putting themselves first. They might get pimples right now. They might have headaches. They might be argumentative. The truth is people are attacking Geminis and Gemini risings right now. That's what's going on with them. So Gemini, I wish you the best and good luck. So maybe I will go to the hockey rink this week and check it out, see what's going on. And so my kid's an amazing hockey player. He's goalie. So maybe I'll go check it out. Anyways, something is happening at a distance. So maybe Geminis will be traveling. Maybe love is arriving from a distance. Maybe Gemini risings are finding some kind of rapport or love at a distance. It's good. Maybe Geminis are dating people out of town. Maybe you've met someone, again, meeting someone at a distance, talking to someone at a distance, rapport at a distance. Or Geminis might be going back to school. Whatever, one or the other. More than likely, Geminis are going to attract or be attracted to someone at a distance, but there's not anything you can do about it because Saturn is there blocking everything at a distance. So heads up and good luck. All right, what else is going on? So the focus right now is on money this weekend for Gemini and Gemini risings. Short joint finances. Now that we're talking about that, maybe I won't go visit. If we're talking about joint finances, maybe I won't go visit my ex-wife and check, see her at AJ. Maybe I won't do that. But like, anyways, that's the deal right there. But Mercury here is going to have Geminis and Gemini rising. They're going to be looking at their credit cards. So double check your credit cards, check your money, check your money, check your money. Geminis, check your money. Shortly, when Mars leaves Gemini, it's going to go into Cancer. When it's into Cancer, you're really going to have to check your money. Things are going to get expensive for Geminis next month. But for right now, take it easy and do your best to be your best. And that's the deal. You should be attracting a lot of friends. You should be popular online. You should be popular socially. You know, watch out for mental health situations. Watch out for a bit of depression. And other than that, be cool. And finally, of course, Geminis, watch your health, right? The South Node down here in Scorpio is going to dissolve your health. But so what? You know, it's just a situation when you have to deal with it. Later on in the year, right after this thing we're talking about that I wrote down, later on in the year, towards the end of May, the South Node is going to creep through here, and then that's going to put a difficult spin on Geminis and love for the next little while, and with the kids. So although I'm goofing around and just having fun doing the horoscopes for you guys and teasing my ex-wife and teasing my kid and teasing some of you guys, I'm going to go double check this and see that everyone is okay, because that South Node is going to cause a problem with the kids, with the kids of Geminis and Gemini risings, maybe Moon in Gemini. So watch out. So for you guys, I was just goofing around, but watch out. Get out, have some fun, double check your credit card, watch out for arguing, take care of your health, and watch out for mental health as well as physical health. Maybe travel, attraction at a distance. But the truth is, keep your eyes open, because coming on the horizon, something might happen to the kids, and it's going to be a big deal. All right, remember I've been talking about, today I'm speaking about this energy right here. And for most of the Geminis, that's going to hit the kids, right? That's going to land right in the kids. So watch out for it. Kids, creative projects, and romance. Geminis might meet someone very significant this year, and they might end a relationship very significant this year. All right, next. There we go. Gemini. Shuffle the cards once more. Just because. Oh man, stressful days. What are you gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Gemini. First up, Page of Swords. Well, that's cool. New ideas, potential new beginnings. It's the page, right? Light, airy. Gemini risings might actually meet somebody this weekend. That's pretty neat. New forms of communication, maybe reaching out and meeting somebody, speaking with someone new. New ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. A little bit of restlessness and mental energies. I expect Geminis to be speaking with new people this weekend. All right, next. But don't call me because I don't speak to anybody. Next. Unless I said, okay, whatever. And then we have the Priestess reverse. So again, Gemini, some information is being withheld from you. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, you didn't know that? Oh my God. So, all right, Gemini, here we go. High Priestess reverse. You're supposed to be rushing off and doing stuff, right? You're supposed to be doing stuff. The Page of Swords, right? Ideas and doing stuff. But this information is being withheld from you, Gemini. Very clearly, Gemini risings, information is being withheld from you. And as a result, you're not able to do what you want to do. Like, you know, when like you're in that narcissistic fog, you know, narcissists never tell you what's going on and you're like, but I need to know, because like you're stupid enough to become entangled, enmeshed in any way with a narcissist. That's what this vibe is right here. You know, you're trying to do something new, right? The Page of Swords, and you're quite inspired, Gemini. But this High Priestess, you have to stop because someone gave you some false information. Now, this doesn't always mean false information. Because it's reversed, you're getting false information. If this card was right side up, you'd be getting the truth. And you'd still have to slow down. Either way you look at it, the High Priestess means you got to slow your roll, Gemini. Watch out. Someone's cramping your game and you're on the slow motion train. Finally, Temperance. So if you're not dealing with a narcissist and you're just dealing with a normal toxic idiot, which my ex-wife might have to deal with. All right, whatever, man. Whatever. Temperance. All right, here we go. Temperance. So Geminis, you got to mix the pieces to make it work. Soften your stance, right? Balance, harmony. Balance is kind of the Libra card, right? This is Sagittarius card. It's not really balance. This is the wrong word here they printed on the card because it's both. It's the big arrow, like the glyphs for this card are the big arrow reaching for the stars and small arrow. The Hebrew glyph means tent peg. And you need to do both. Right, to move from the ground into bringing it out, but it's also so tethered. So whatever, you guys don't need to know. There's too much information. Take my class if you want to know more. Temperance, Geminis, you're gonna have to find some kind of middle ground. That's it. You're gonna have to find some middle ground, or you're gonna have to amscray. And that's the deal. So Geminis, watch out. Someone's feeding you some false information and they're trying to hold you back on purpose, but you do have this new beginning. And for Temperance, I'm going to tell you a secret, Gemini. You don't have to make this work with that person. If you need help, you can make it work with someone else. I wish you the absolute best, and I'll see you soon. Hey, Cancer, what's up? I hope you're having a super, super, super amazing day. All right. So who do I know who's a Cancer? Well, my niece is a Cancer, but I don't know that astrologically it applies. The only thing going on with my niece, I was good. I'll tell you the joke. But now let's move on. I want to say something silly. Like, she's a teenager right now. She's really pretty, right? My sister was a model when she was young. She went to National Ballet School, and so like, I want to say something really funny. Like, every time she comes over here now, she has to take a pregnancy test. That's it. I don't want any surprise expenses. And so, like, she has to, okay, whatever, man. I just joke it. That's for Scooter. Okay, so like, all right, whatever. Because I know people were like that. Okay, whatever. All right. Just joking, Scoots. I hope everything is cool. Okay, here we go. Other than that, let's see what's going on. Cancer. So you're going to be very relationship focused right now. There were problems in relationships. Lovers from the past, boyfriends from the past, girlfriends from the past used to were coming by and contacting you in the last couple of weeks. That's just the way it is. You might have been contacting your exes in the last little while, which is all fine. The moon is there this weekend, so you're probably going to want to spend some time with some of these people. So get out and do it, Cancer. There's nothing wrong with, getting out and visiting, old friends. So that's what it looks like. You're going to spend some time visiting old friends. So get out and do it. You want to do it. Pluto is there. It causes a little bit of a problem. You might have a change in your relationship status this weekend. Maybe I'll check up on Scooter and make sure she's okay. Maybe Cancers might have a little bit of a breakup in relationships coming on at you. We do have Mars in the 12th house. So there is sneaky business happening with Cancers and to Cancers. So Cancers are running around doing sneaky stuff. And but at the same time, people are doing sneaky stuff to Cancers, right? Cancers have picked up a hater. So you have to watch out for it. The hater's been there for a while and you go, whatever. But it's a serious thing. It could involve a legal situation. If it involves a legal situation, you might be in trouble. So Cancer, if it involves a legal situation, you might be in trouble because Saturn is remaining up here. And when these guys clear out in a couple of weeks, all that's going to be left in this part of your chart, the only thing that's going to remain is Saturn and Pluto. And that's going to cause legal problems, Cancer, and it's going to cause problems in your joint finances. It might also cause health problems for you. All of the above. Watch out for it, Cancer. Not today. It's on the horizon. So you have to watch out for it. As far as that nasty thing I was talking about, that pain that's coming later on, it's going to happen at the top of your chart. Unfortunately, Cancer, it might happen quite publicly. It might happen quite socially. But that North Node is making you very popular right now. And that North Node is exactly what's going to come into contact with this Pluto. And it is probably going to damage one of your relationships and or damage your finances. So be vigilant of all of that. It's probably not necessarily, it might affect your relationships down here in the 5th house, Cancer, but it's just as likely damaging your relationships. It might damage where you live because depending on where when you're born, Cancer rising. So watch out for where you live, Cancer, and watch because a change is coming. Watch out for your relationships because a change is coming. Maybe Scooter's going to move out. So maybe she's going to move in here. She's going to graduate from high school and move in here. Oh my God. Maybe we have to buy her another car. Okay, so, all right, here we go. So that's the deal, Cancer. I wish you the best. All right. So watch out for problems behind the scenes. There's some changes coming. People are paying for you right now. So although money's going to get difficult in a while, right now money's actually pretty good. People are paying for you this weekend. So Cancer, get out, have some fun. This is a very, very popular year for you. I do think you're going to be successful. Next, Cancer. Justice, Libra energy. So there's a balance coming, Cancer. So if things were too high, they're coming down. If things were too good, they're coming down. If things were too crappy, they're coming up. So if you were having problems in a relationship, it's going to get better. If you're having good things in a, there's going to be a bit of a reversal. One of the things people don't say enough about the Justice card is that it's a reversal. There's going to be a balance coming, and it's not tit for tat balance. It's not you did this, I did that, although it might be if you're a toxic mofo, but in reality, it's more along the lines of what goes up comes down, what's down comes up, and it's going to balance out. Everything is going to balance out. So for better or worse, right? There are no good cards in the major arcana. There are no bad cards in the major arcana. So when you ask me these questions, good or bad, I'm telling you, I'm telling you something different. I'm telling you this restructuring balance kind of thing is coming out. So be careful, Cancer. If you didn't have any money, you're going to have a lot of money, right? So those are good things. If you didn't have a place to live, you're going to have a lot of places to live. If you didn't have any love in your life, you'll have a lot of love in your life. And, so there is good stuff coming. And then we have the Star card reversed. Unfortunately, Cancer, it's going to feel a little hopeless. The Star card is the card of hope. This is a pretty good card to get. Unfortunately, it's reversed. So you might have a lack of faith. Someone might let you down. You might not believe anything. There might be just a problem, just a general problem, Cancer. So watch out for it. We have the Star card reversed. So you might feel a little hopeless right now. And then finally, we have the Four of Wands. So this is getting on with things. Super congratulations, Cancer. You have the Four of Wands. So that's the card of, some people say it's the card of marriage. Not necessarily, because it's wands, right? It's activity. But I look at it like getting on with things. I do think this is a really good card. Some people say the Four of Wands, like everything coming up roses. It's kind of the Aries equivalent of the Three of Cups. Or it's the fire sign equivalent of the Three of Cups. Celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, homecoming. Well, there you go, Cancer. Some really good things happening. It's time to start something new. So there's going to be a balance. You might feel a little bit hopeless, not know what you're doing, a little bit aimless with the star card reversed, but it's okay. The Four of Wands says there's going to be a lot of help there. So if you need any help, just reach out. I mean, the moon is in Capricorn, so Cancer, you definitely have the support you need, and Mercury's there. So you're thinking about your partnerships and friends. So if you need any help, Cancer, just reach out. You should have a lot of friends right now, and you should have a lot of opportunity. And that's the action. I wish you the absolute best. I wish you the absolute best. And Scooter, I was just joking. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Hey, Leo, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. Man, I'm in a good mood today. I really am. I'm so excited about the future. And Leo, I hope you're excited about the future as well. Wow, I even worked that into what I was saying. It's like, all right, here we go. Leo, what's up? Also, my kid's a Leo, so I really hope he's having the best, most amazing day. So here we go. Hey, so first up, as a good thing here, as a positive, let me put this back here. As a positive for the Leos, especially my kid, Lilith is in the first house, Leo, so you guys looking sexy. Woo! You guys are looking good. Leo risings, you guys are looking pretty good. You got the sex vibe going on. Sexy vibe, right? Solid in relationships, a little bit different. It's Libra that's kind of super lucky in love right now. Although they're not going to get the title today, Libra's the one who's kind of attracting. All right, next. As for Leo is concerned, as far as Leos are concerned, though, the dating might be a little, right? There's nothing in Sagittarius that's going to help you out on the dating or the love and the romance game, or even with creative ventures, right, Leo? So, but at the same time, there's no problem with the kids, So like with the little drama happening over there in Sagittarius, maybe enjoy it for a little bit. Enjoy maybe the lack of drama in the dating game, and enjoy the lack of drama with the kids. If you're looking for drama continues at home, Leo. There's some kind of implosion happening at home, like renovating or like moving kind of thing, or like maybe not moving, but renovating, cleaning things up. Stuff's happening at home. That thing that I've been talking about today is going to happen right here, Leo. So something about your brothers and sisters, your communication, or at the home, or your car, or your computer. There's a big situation that's going to happen in any one of those areas towards May and July. Between May and July, you're going to have problems in communicating, brothers and sister problems, problems at the home. Watch out. It's going to be a big shift. And that's the deal. It might involve relationships, but more than likely it's going to involve your day-to-day life, possibly your health. So watch out for it. Oh my God, I hope my kid doesn't take a puck in the knee. Oh my God, he's a goalie, right? So he might, oh my God, or he doesn't take a puck in the head. Oh my God. His mom lets him wear those goalie, like he's a teenager now, but he's been wearing, the goalie masks that are like a mask in two pieces. I'm like, we were walking through the mall one Christmas. I was buying him stuff. And I was like, your mom won't let me give you that video game Call of Duty, but she lets you wear a two-piece goalie mask. And he was like, yeah, I know. Go figure, right? And I'm like, all right, whatever. All right, that's it. I don't know anyone else past Leo. So that's it. Except for the Sunnysiders who are Libras and myself as a Scorpio. I don't know. Maybe my sister's a Sag. I don't have anyone else to talk about. All right, Leo, here we go. So watch out for that. Okay, Leo risings later on in the year. Watch out, not later on, towards the end of the spring. Watch out for problems down here and problems over here. It might affect your relationships. It might affect your health. It's definitely going to affect your home, and it might affect your brothers and sisters. All right, next. No, I'm not buying you a car. So like, there's no planet in any universe. I can't even buy myself a car. So like, here we go. So here we go. In a couple of years, you'll get one. When you graduate, when you go to university, I'll get you something, but not yet. Here you go. So as far as everything else is concerned, for the weekend, let's focus for a bit. Enough Sunny family time. For the weekend, like there's a bump coming in love. There's a bump arriving in love. So for Leos, you know, so maybe my kid, maybe you might get in a little bit of a bump with your girlfriend. Maybe she wants you to go somewhere and you can't go somewhere, or something happens, but that Saturn is causing a little bit of restriction in love, and Venus is going to come and warm up Saturn. So it's going to help Saturn out a little bit. But at the same time, Saturn's going to chill out Venus, right? So, you're attracting definitely in relationships, definitely looks okay, but you might have like the talk, you know, maybe you want to take relationships to the next level. Maybe you want to take relationships away. But I do believe Leos are going to have the talk in relationships, and I really absolutely super duper wish you the best. And if you need any help, we have lots of pregnancy tests over here as well. It's not true. We can COVID test. We don't have pregnancy tests here. Why would we do that? I'm an old man now. It's like, oh my God, I just bugging you about it. All right. So here you go. All right. Ask your mom. All right, if you have a pregnancy test, ask your mom. So that's the deal, Leo. Starting next week, right, and you'll hear it in the horoscopes, maybe a week and a half. This is relationship time. Soon it's going to be money time, right? If you can hold off for 2 weeks, right, hold off any major expenses for the next 2 weeks, money's going to get pretty good. But right now you have to ease through this relationship thing, Leo. Make it through this relationship drama that you're going through this weekend. You might be attracting, and just be careful. Joint finances get better next week, in 2 weeks. Over here, putting a lot of energy into social media, putting a lot of energy into groups of people, putting a lot of energy into the internet, and finally you should be very, very popular. And that's the action, Leo. I wish you, oh no, time for your cards. Okay, Leo, let's look at your cards. I just think something big is going to happen at a distance for you, Leo, or something very popular. So either your popularity is going to be a thing, really expand. You should be very high visibility in the next 2 months, or something at a distance is going to have your attention. You might be thinking about moving or traveling somewhere. All right, Leo, the Fool card reverse. So whatever the action is, Leo, you're not quite ready to launch yet. Or you might have a bit of a premature start to whatever you're doing, because the Fool card's reversed. There's also a possibility that instead of leaping into things, you know, the Fool card reversed, you might be holding back. You might be a little bit on the naive side. You might be holding back. You might, you're holding back. Yeah, that beginning you were hoping for is halted a little, right? So there might be a little hesitation and indecision. And then we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So as much as I'm saying travel, and as much as you might want to travel, the Eight of Wands reversed is kind of putting a little bit of a stop to this travel that's happening. Interesting. Well, I know my kid travels. I know he goes on these hockey tournaments all over the place. So, and I know they were in Quebec 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe a month ago. I'm not the most attentive parent in the world. Like, they don't live with me, right? So, actually, okay, whatever. So, Eight of Wands reverse. So that traveling thing is going to be a bit of a problem, or not everybody is necessarily on the same page. The Eight of Wands is like, if you imagine each one of these wands is a person, they're like going in the same direction. All right, let's go get it. But it's reversed. So, there are going to be delays, frustration, holding off. Leo, this reading here looks like there's some kind of beginning you're hoping for. It's just going to be delayed. So just chill out. Oh, look, in the Wheel of Fortune. So get out there and buy a lottery ticket. All right, Leos, get out there and buy a lottery ticket. Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to be very lucky. And whatever it is that you're hoping for, this is a good time to take chances. You know, astrologically, you don't really have a lot of taking chances in your chart, Leo. Not really. I mean, you're lucky. You're definitely lucky at the casino. That Jupiter in Aries makes you lucky at the casino, lucky publicly, lucky in love. But your fifth house kind of empty here. So it depends on how we look at it. Anyways, the Wheel, Leo, says you're pretty lucky. So get out there and buy lottery tickets, right? Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, blah, 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 blah. People are going to be giving you things. You're very lucky right now, Leo. So that's the deal. So the spotlight for the next month is going to be on your love life. Just heads up with that. You know, you should be quite popular, and you know, you're putting a lot of energy into helping with the groups of people. And that's the deal, Leo. I wish you the absolute best. Oh man, I wonder if you had problems with your hockey team when Mars was retrograde in Gemini. I wonder if you had problems with the hockey team, the Rona and stuff, right? All right, well, things should be better now. All right, Leo, I wish you the absolute best, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey Virog, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. Please subscribe to the channel. Please tell all of your friends. All right, here we go. So what's the deal with Virog? All right, well, the moon is going to be down here in the 5th house. That's party time for Virog. It really is. It really is. Virgo, get out there and have some fun. You know, Mars is at the top of the chart, so there shouldn't be as much. So Mars is not retrograde anymore. So although you have a hater at the office, although you probably want to run away from home, you might want to travel, you want to get out of the house, you might be fighting with authority figures, you know, fighting with the police, you know, fighting with the boss, obviously a hater at the office. You also might think of changing jobs. I'll tell you all of this again in the next horoscopes for the week. But for the weekend, get out and have fun. You want to get out of the house. There's nothing down here keeping you in the house, so get out and have fun. Just don't argue with everybody and don't scratch anybody's car when they take your parking spot, because it's going to happen. Just watch out. Also, watch your driving, right? Continue to watch your driving as long as the South Node's in Scorpio. All right, but this is all romance time. Moon, Mercury, Pluto, you know, it's all, and even the sun for the most part, is going to be in your 5th house of love and creativity for the weekend. So Virgo, be very creative, be very loving, you know, watch out for pregnancies, and get out there, enjoy yourself, and have a lot of fun. Over here, Saturn's kind of been cramping your day-to-day life, right? Saturn's been cramping your day-to-day life, maybe causing a problem with health. Actually, Saturn in the 6th house, Saturn does good things in the 6th house, because the 6th house tends to be enemies of your partner, and Saturn puts the cold on those enemies. He freezes the enemies, or it might be like a health problem in the 6th house, and Saturn freezes that health problem. So it's not the worst place in the world to have Saturn. All right, next. So that's what's going on. Watch your health, watch your habits. You should have a lot of free time during the day. If you're looking for a new job, get out, apply. Take advantage of this Mars energy at the top of your chart, because you'll see nothing is coming in afterwards. So it's energy into being popular right now for Virgo. It's energy into looking for new jobs. It's energy into your public image, but you might be fighting at the same time. So watch out for all of that. If you're looking for love, love is at the coffee shop, or love is at the gym. It's someplace you go every single day. That's where love is waiting for you right now, Virgo, and it is waiting for you there. And you are going through some loving transits this weekend. In addition to that, joint finances should be good, well aspected for the rest of the year. All right, actually, Gemini, Virgo, you're going to have a big event unfold with your credit card and joint finances towards the May, June. In May, June, Virgos might actually inherit a lot of money. So good luck, Virgos. I wish you the absolute best. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open and be cool. But really, you're going through all this love stuff right now. So have fun. All right. Next, Virgo, the Queen of Wands, taking care of business, courage, confidence. Queen of Wands, Virgo, courage, confidence. Get out there and do the thing. Queen of Wands, courage, confidence, independence, zest for life, determination, joy. Virgo, this looks like a lot of fun. Get out there and have a lot of fun. Next, the King of Pentacles. Oh my God, Virgo. There you go. Queen of action, King of money. Hey, Virgo, this looks like it's going to be fun. I'm telling you, your Jupiter's in your 8th house, right? King of Pentacles. Oh my God, Virgo. Here you go. King of Pentacles. Wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance. Virog, here you go. King of money, Queen of action. Looking good, Virgo, looking good. And finally, what do you say? 9 of Cups, get to make a wish, have fun. Finally, ooh, finally, Virgo, 8 of Cups reversed. Ay. That's not having fun making money. 8 of Cups reversed, Virgo, is definitely upset, looking for someone new. So maybe you've got your money, maybe you've got your action, and this right here, 8 of Cups, Virgo, very clearly says, it's time to like spin it around. It's time to get out there and do something new. So Virgo, get out there. You're looking for someone new. A little bit of breakup energy in the chart, but love actually looks pretty good. Wow, what a messed up reading, right? Things look pretty good. I'm being optimistic. And then you have the 8 of Cups reversed. So you're not happy with something and you're kind of ready to move on from it. So I hope it works out. I wonder what's going on. Prince Harry's a Virog, right? And I wonder if he's got this going on where, action, money, but 8 of Pentacles, he's kind of getting fed up with, I don't know, like I've been watching the interviews, but I don't know what's really going on in his life. But 8 of Pentacles says, getting kind of fed up with all this nonsense, so that's the deal. That's what's going on, Virog. I wish you the absolute best. Money's going to be okay. And although I said love is going to be okay, the cards say watch out for your love life. And that's the deal, Virgo. I wish you the absolute best, and I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. All right, Libra, let's do it. I hope you're having a super amazing day. Check this out, Libra. Okay, look, first, before we do anything, let's just say the Mars thing, something at a distance has your attention. That Mars is now direct. So all those problems you're having at a distance, maybe with authority figures, maybe with teachers, maybe with spirituality, maybe arguing with people about belief structures, it's over. Like, you're putting a lot of energy there, but you really have to clean it up. Libra risings, thinking about going back to school, probably it's going to get sorted out. But that problem at a distance is more than likely over, Libra. So just chill it out with all of that. There is a tendency that you might want to stay home this weekend, Libra. I mean, the moon is going to be in Capricorn, so you might want to just chill out at home. Even though I'm telling a lot of signs to get out and have fun, I'd usually say, hey, it's the weekend, get out and have some fun. Your moon is down in the 4th house, so maybe you want to chill out at home and just take it easy. Now, there's sexy fun happening. Like, I didn't really talk about this because it's, not always appropriate to speak about this on the horoscopes. This is my general horoscopes for everybody. This isn't like the late night tarot where we get a little off color in the middle of the night. But the Lilith, Libra, your sexuality is kind of on a little bit of display here. So I'm just saying, although you want to stay home, I'm just showing where you're going to find love. So although you want to stay home, and why not, towards the second half of the weekend, you're going to be very romantic, but there's a thing happening in romance. I just want to point out that out in the public, Libra, you're giving off a really sexy vibe. So you're looking good, you're looking sexy, and you're attracting again. The problem is that little Venus down here is going to bump up against Saturn. So unless you're going to date somebody older, Libra, it's going to be, watch out for a little bit of grumpy stuff. Watch out for a balance returning to your love life. It's going to be a little bit fair. So it'll be fair, but it's not necessarily it might not be the hottest, most torrid relationship in the world. But get out there and have fun. And on the plus side, if you're not looking for love, it should help out the kids a little bit. In the last year, the kids have probably been a little bit rough. I don't always speak about the kids because, not all of you guys have kids. And I usually talk about your love life because Libras are about partnerships. But, the kids should be doing okay right now, Libra. So, that's going to be okay. As far as relationships are concerned, lots of opportunities for relationships, Libra. I wish you the absolute best. And that's the deal. Anything to watch out for? Joint finances, credit card problems, joint finances. This part of the chart you have to watch out for a little bit. Joint finances, credit card problems, a little bit of relationship bumps. But that's the deal, Libra. Everything else is going to be okay. If you want to travel, travel. If not, don't. Wish you the apps. Oh, I don't wish you the best. I do, but not yet. Let's read your cards. All right, Libra, first up, 6 of Swords. Libra rising, Libra moons, Libra. 6 of Swords, guys. What is going on? Someone is not happy with the action. Look at this, Libra. Someone has turned their back and they are gone. Seriously. Transition, change, releasing, moving on. This card is right side up. Libra, this is breakup energy. Watch out for it. Next, Queen of Swords reversed. Ay, 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 ay. Libra, someone is not thinking straight. You might be overly emotional, not calm, cool, and collected. Libra is calm, cool, collected. Libra, in my book, is the most calm, cool, collected sign. You would think Taurus would be calm, cool, and collected, but in my book, Taurus is like a really passionate Capricorn. So they're really passionate, they just don't show it. Whereas Libra is like the most together sign. And unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication. But this card is reversed, Libra. So someone is leaving and your brains don't know what to do about it. This is what the reading says, not your astrology. Your astrology says you have opportunities for multiple relationships is what it says. I didn't want to say that, but I'm just telling you what it says now. I'm telling you now. You could go on multiple dates this weekend if you wanted. But here we go. Queen, but you have your eye on someone. I know Libra has their eye on someone and it's a little bit Saturn-y, so you got to watch out for it. The guy might be a little older. Okay, Queen of Swords, Libra, your brains aren't working right. Overly emotional, easily influenced. Watch out. And finally, the Fool card reversed. So it does look like you want to get into some kind of new situation. This looks like breakup energy, Libra. It looks like you want to get off into it. But with the Fool card reversed and your brain's not working, like not that clear, it appears as if there's hesitation, or you just don't know, there's hesitation, or there's not, that new beginning is not happening the way you want it to, or like things are slow to manifest. And with the Fool card reversed, if the Fool card was right side up, I'd say, Libra, go for it. Whatever, man. Go check your action out. But all of this breakup energy in the background, Libra, and the Fool card reverse indicates you might not be making the best choice in you might not be making the best decision right now. So whatever. And normally I'd say get out there and have fun. But your moon is kind of at the bottom of the chart instead of the top. So, maybe take some time this weekend, Libra, and just chill out. Hang out with your close friends. Hang out with your buddies. And hang out with your buddies. Hang out with your close friends. Hang out with the kids. Be creative, be romantic, and have fun, and try not to sweat the small stuff. And that's the action, Libra. I wish you the absolute best. Please subscribe to the channel. Please, if it's for you, think about becoming a member if you're into that kind of stuff. And that's it. I wish you the absolute best, and I'll see you soon. Hey, Scorpio, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and buy lots of merchandise. All right, here we go. So what's up with you? So Scorpio, you are going through this restructuring. All Scorpios are going through it. You're changing your identity. Things have changed in your life whenever the South Node crosses any sign, it changes it, it evolves it. It strips, the South Node strips away anything that's superfluous or a little bit like what the F. And that's the deal. And it's up to you to replenish everything there. So a lot of energy has been pouring into your appearance, Scorpio. You're trying to find your new voice, your new look, your new appearance, your new name, how you present yourself. Do you want to be single in the next little while? You know, a lot of guys do. Do you want to be attached in the next little while? Do you want to represent yourself by your job or your relationship or your money or your fun or your charisma or your languages or like the size of your ass or like a bulge somewhere else? Like Scorpio, how do you want to present yourself? Do you want to walk around giving off the same Scorpio images, the same old and tired Scorpio themes of fear and death and destruction and all that? Or do you want to embrace one of the other Scorpio themes, like the dove or the eagle or the phoenix or like something higher on the totem pole, other than the death gray lizard at the very bottom? You know, what is it, Scorpio? What part of this evolution do you want to embrace? And then go do it. And I don't want to hear any stupidness about anything else. So that's the deal. You have this opportunity, Scorpio, to reinvent yourself, whether you want to revisit any kind of nonsense from the past, whether you want to reinvent yourself into one of the traditional stereotypes, or whether you want to take this opportunity, this astrological opportunity that's only arises, it only drops around once every 20 years, and take this astrological opportunity for major growth. It's up to Scorpio. It's up to you. Next, what keywords do you want to identify with your appearance and your place in this world, how you look? That's what you have to figure out right now. All right, here we go. Having said that, Mars is not necessarily hemorrhaging your joint finances anymore. You're probably paying off your credit cards. Congratulations, Scorpio. You're still paying for other people, though, so watch out, especially if you have a very toxic influence around you, Scorpio. Watch out, because that toxic influence is going to continue to damage your credit card, and it's going to continue to damage your combined stuff. You also might have to deal with some legal situations that are arising, but shortly, Scorpio, once Mars moves over into Cancer, you're not going to have to worry about your credit card or this entanglement that you're in anymore. You might be surprised to find yourself just removed from this joint situation that's causing problems. Just saying. So, whatever. Down here, finally some good stuff is happening at home, right? Finally, good stuff is happening at your home. Okay? Before Saturn's there, it's taking away things from your house, right? Like, I'm a double Scorpio. My father passed away. I'm up in Canada right now helping my parents out. My father died. He's taken away, you know. Saturn's there. My mom is sick, you know. Restructuring, taking things away from the house. But Venus is here, and we're giving away a lot of stuff from the house. So, Venus is here, and it's also, we're doing a lot of work on the house, a lot of hard work going on around the house right now. My dad's, deceased, but my mom's here, and we're working on the house. And then we have Venus here. So you're beautiful. So Scorpios are beautifying the house. You are attracting a lot of energy at the home. People are coming here to visit you, Scorpio. If you didn't notice, people are coming to visit you at the home. In addition to that, you should be making money from the home right now, Scorpio, and it should be looking really good, And so take advantage of it. In 2 weeks, when Venus enters over here, in 2 weeks, when Venus enters into Pisces, Scorpio, you're going to be lucky in love again, and things are going to be good. And that's the deal. I hope you have a lot of fun. Next, Scorpio, the Chariot. So here you go. Don't let anyone push you around. Scorpio, the Chariot. Don't let anyone push you around. This guy wears armor. Get out there and show the world what you can do. So if you're looking for a new job, or if you're like doing this or that or this or that, and you're worried what someone might say or what someone might do, don't. I'm going to give you a bit of Sonny advice right now. From my time as a hypnotherapist. For those who don't know, this channel actually became popular with my astrology list videos, but before that it was because of my hypnosis meditations. And you'll find that the deal is, Don't let anyone push you around. Okay, so what are you going to say about the meditation, Sonny? My brains are checking out. I've been doing a lot of this horoscopes take a long time. Scorpio, don't let anyone push you around. Go show them what you can do, right? And don't worry about it. Problems will always be problems. That's just the way it is. You know, problems will always be problems. It's up to you to find light. And that's the deal. Good luck, Scorpio. Next, Chariot. Don't let anyone push you around. Next, the Two of Pentacles reversed. You're going to drop the ball. Right now, Scorpio, you're juggling multiple sources of income. You might be juggling multiple relationships. You might be juggling multiple people, multiple things, multiple homes, multiple jobs, multiple whatever. But this is reversed. So whatever you're juggling, Scorpio, you're going to drop it a little bit. So watch out. You are totally going to drop the ball, right? Multiple priorities, time management, blah, blah, balancing decisions. This deck likes to say decisions, but this pentacle is your stuff. It's often multiple jobs, maybe multiple relationships. But this thing, Scorpio, is reversed. So you have to be careful because there's a strong possibility you're going to drop the ball, or one of these things in your life that you're juggling, it's going to have to go. There you go. I don't know that's your fault. Just watch out for it. Oh man, then the Hierophant. This might actually be your fault. So, the Hierophant indicates you're being too stubborn. Scorpio, what are you going to do, man? It's so funny. It might not be your fault. It might not be your fault. The Hierophant says it's your fault, Scorpio. It's, this is Taurus and very stubborn, right? Institutions, tradition, religion, society, rules, doing things your way, Scorpio. Instead of using your intuition, you're going to be stubborn. Scorpio, this stubbornness might get you into some trouble. Usually the Hierophant is okay. It means a teacher is on the way. So one of two things, Scorpio. One, a teacher is on the way, so congratulations. It's time to get your act in gear. Or you're going to be a little bit stubborn. You can juxtapose this card. Imagine it juxtaposed with like Temperance, which is balancing, making things work. This Hierophant, he is the guy standing in your way. And he wants it done a certain way. So Scorpio, be careful. Someone is very stubborn and they're very particular, and you're going to drop the ball anyway. So good luck, and I wish you the best. Next. All right, Sagittarius, let's do it. Welcome back to the sunny side. I hope you're having an amazing day. As I'm talking about all my family members here, let's just check something out. So my sister's a Sag. But I don't know that she's been having relationship problems. I think her and her husband are pretty tight. And he's okay. He's okay. I don't know. But Sagittarius, especially when that Mercury's retrograde for all of those months, it was saying problems in relationships for Sagittarius. Like, they might be getting divorced. They might have broken up. They might have, arguing with a lot of people. And legal entanglements, right? And plus, I already said Saggies might be going to jail. So all of the above. But that Mars is moving forward right now. And my sister didn't have any of those problems. So I don't know, but my Mars is moving forward. So again, still less problems, but a lot of energy still in relationships. In addition to that, Saggy rising, watch out for legal battles and legal stuff that might be happening to you. Just stay vigilant to all of this, right? And this has a ways to go before it gets into Cancer. So let's all just take it easy. So that's that. As for other things, oh my goodness, Sagittarius, this is your time right now for love and gambling. So, and children. Very good time for Sagittarius to fall in love. Very good time for Sagittarius to win the lottery. Very good time for Sagittarius to go to the casino and make a lot of money or get pregnant. Very good time for Sagittarians and their children and love and money and harmony. Great time for Saggies to work on a creative project. So Saggies, get knitting. I don't knit, Sonny, I crochet. Okay, man. Son, put me down for 2 doilies. two doilies and a tablecloth. So here you go. All right, Saggy. Next. Good things should be happening. Okay, so the money is going to resolve itself, right? You're watching your money, you're talking about your money, you're focused on your finances. But moving forward, it looks like love and creativity is happening with your words, your communication, and through your brothers and sisters. So good things should be happening to and through and from your brothers and sisters. So just keep it cool. Just keep it cool. And that's the deal. That problem that's happening later on for Sagittarians, it's going to happen right up there. So you're going to, and it's also going to happen here. So Sagittarius, you might get pregnant this year, just a heads up. And there might, in the second half of this year, you're going to be very romantic, but there might be problems socially. So heads up with all of that. In addition, there might be a financial thing happen this year as well. In the first half of the year, right up until July, this May-July thing I'm talking about. So watch your money, watch your relationships, just be cool and stay on top of things. Just stay on top of it and everything is going to be okay. All right, next, let's go see what the cards say for your weekend here. As for the tarot cards, whoa, Judgment. So Sagittarius, you are going to have the talk. There you go, the Judgment card. You are going to have the talk. Congratulations. What? Hold on. I have to find the card here. I think I moved it. So here you go. So Sagittarius, you're going to have the talk. So whatever's bugging you with anybody, you're going to have the talk, right? Rebirth, inner calling, a new phase, a reckoning. Judgment's like Judgment Day. So on one hand, watch out for floods. On the other hand, you're going to get an expression. You're going to get to express everything you're feeling and going through. Then we have the Seven of Wands, Saggy. So keep going, right? You're going to have to explain yourself. The Six of Wands is coming into the light. It's victory. And the Seven of Wands means, some peeps are a little jealous. They want to, they want some clarity. So you have a challenge, competition, persevere. Just watch out. The peeps are going to rise up. So you're falling a little bit out of favor, or maybe this Judgment card, you got to get it off your chest. It might cause a little bit of bumps, but just a little bit of bumps. Just a little bit of bumps. Look, I was reserving my judgment for the last card. Then we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is pretty good. The Queen of Wands is going to indicate courage, confidence, independence, focus. It's the Queen of Action, Sag, which is really good because you're one of the signs of action. So although not everybody's going to be happy, I don't think that should be a problem. You're right. You have courage, confidence, independence, focus. It's the Queen of Action, Sagittarius. So you're going to, and nothing is negative here. You're going to have the talk. You're going to have the opportunity to get out and start that new thing. You're going to find a calling. You're going to hear it. You're going to say, hey, I really want to do this. Seven of Wands. Not everybody's going to be on side with you really wanting to do this thing. So you got to roll with it. And then finally, the Queen of Wands means you're going to take action and you're going to do it because that's what you do. So Saji, get out there and have as much fun. Communication is good. Communication's really good. So get out there and talk your brains out. The sun is there, so watch out for driving, right? But communication is pretty good. And romance and creativity is very good, well aspected. You might get pregnant, spend a lot of time with the kids. And that's the action, Sagittarius. I wish you the absolute best of the super beautiful day. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you soon. Hey Capricorn, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. I hope everything is super cool with you. Let's check it out. All right, so the new moon. I actually haven't been talking a lot about the new moon for most people because it's kind of boring. Every month, every couple of weeks, we talk about a new moon. Anyways, for you, the new moon is going to hit your finances. But for most Capricorns, it's not going to hit your finances. And because it's happening so early in Aquarius, unless you're like 0 degrees Capricorn, it's probably going to affect your identity. So you might change your name, you might get a haircut, you might do this, you might do that. But something with your identity, Capricorn, is coming. So heads up with that. In addition, check your finances, right? Keep your wits about you as far as your finances is concerned, especially if you're a Capricorn who follows astrology using whole house. If you're using a whole house, it will definitely affect your finances. Otherwise, I'd watch out for your identity, Capricorn, like hitting your head. You might have a breath of fresh air with your identity experience. All right, next. Venus is still in the second house, so this weekend money should be pretty good. I know it's going to cross Saturn, so don't spend any money that you don't have, right? Like seriously, don't spend any money that you don't have. Lilith up here in Leo might begin to cause problems with your credit card or your joint finances, Capricorn. So watch out for it, Just watch out, So that's the deal. Money should be good, but joint finances, your credit card's going to begin taking a hit. All right, over here, obviously watch your health, and you continue to be very busy for another month, and then things are going to free up. Big things are happening at home, but instead of all this home stuff, I'll tell you where the big shift, the big concern is happening this year. So something is either going to happen at home or with the children or with a creative project this year in the first half of the year, Capricorn. It's going to be a big deal. Something about your identity or something with your money is going to cause a rift with your love life or your children. And that's what the deal is. In addition to that, it might cause a kerfuffle very publicly. Got that, Capricorn? So watch out for problems publicly. Watch out for problems at the office, right? Coming up, right? Like in March, April, not March, like in May, June, July. Watch out for those problems. But as for now, just take it easy, you know? It should be unexpected things happening, creativity, unexpected love situations. You're attracted to rebels and bad boys. Big stuff is happening at home, so deal with that. Keep your eyes on it. You might move this year or have major home renovations. All right, next. And money is pretty good this weekend, but Saturn's kind of telling you to don't spend too much money. Okay, Capricorn, here we go. The Hermit. Da-na-na-na-na. So the Hermit card says to take it easy, Capricorn. Take some time, take it easy, do your thing. Here we go. Hey, where'd the Hermit card go? So there we go. The Hermit. Take some time for yourself, Capricorn. Do your thing. Soul searching, introspection, contemplation. Just doing your thing, Capricorn. You know, finding a muse kind of thing. It's really just figuring out what you want. But it's not figuring out what you want. And don't be a narcissist about it. The Hebrew glyph is Yod, or finger of God. It means what you can do to make your way through this. And so that's the deal, Capricorn. You got to figure out what you want and how to get it. What you can do to get it. Then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. The Three of Pentacles is the card of hard work, but it's also collaborating with other people. The threes in the tarot here tend to be inclusionary, like we have three people kicking around. Here we go. One sec. So Three of Pentacles, definitely the card of hard work. So let's get it going right here. All right, Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementing. It's reversed though, Capricorn. So maybe someone is dropping the ball. Someone's not pulling their weight. Maybe you're not interested in the teamwork, or maybe, you know, it's slowing you down. But something like you got to figure out what you want and the team's letting you down. So you're kind of on your own a little bit, Capricorn. So keep your wits about you. But then we have the Ace of Swords. So in spite of all of this, right, figuring it out, going it on your own, not going on your own, but like the peeps holding you back a little bit, we have the Eight of Swords. So you are going to have some fresh inspiration and fresh insight happening. So congratulations, Capricorn. It looks like at the end of the day, things really are going to work out for you. See, mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, very sharp mind, very clear thinking. So Capricorn, and in spite of all of this, like this just says, you're going to have to take some time for yourself, sort it out, really by yourself, figure out what everybody's truly capable of, and then you're going to have this intellectual breakthrough. It doesn't really say implement any strategies yet. Oh, Mars is in your 6th house, so you know, might as well do it. So like Mars is in your 6th house, cleaning up your day-to-day life. So Capricorn, you might as well do it. And that's the action. I wish you the absolute best, Capricorn. Get out there, show them what you can do, and I'll see you soon. All right, Aqua, let's do it. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. Let's see how your weekend is gonna unfold. All right, so right off the bat, Aqua, like Moon is in the 12th house, so like that's chill time. Straight up, that's chill time. What are you gonna do? It's not only in the 12th house, it's also like behind the sun. So it's kind of an extra reclusive time for Aquarius. So that's the deal. Now, for the most of the weekend, when the new moon occurs later on in the weekend, you're going to find that your identity, you are going to have a bit of a breakthrough. People are going to see you. People are going to notice you. You might change how you look in the next couple of days. You might dye your hair. You might get a haircut. You're going to change things up a little bit, Aqua. So I wish you the absolute best. Get out there and go do it. Now, so that's a big deal. That's a very big deal. And actually this change, this thing you're going through this weekend, this is going to come under attack later on in the year for everybody, whatever kind of new beginning nonsense you're doing this weekend. And there's going to be some new beginnings for a lot of people. So whatever's happening, know that it's going to return, and you're really going to check it out for later on in the spring, towards May, June, and July. So major heads up. That event is going to be over here. It's going to be right around here, and it's going to also cause problems at home, Aquarius. So watch out for problems at home as you move forward. You're probably going to make some very private decisions with regards to your home this weekend. So that's home, family life, who you want to have be there. In addition to that, you might have some problems at the office. But right now, that's what's going on. You're reclusive this weekend. You're focused on what you want to do. You might invite people over to the house because all this energy is coming down here, right? And things are pretty good at the home over here. So although it's unusual, things are happening at home. And you're looking good, although you might be overly disciplined, right? So although you're looking good and feeling good and you're in the spotlight, that Saturn has a grouch vibe happening with you. So maybe you don't want to be in the spotlight. Maybe you don't want to attract love. Maybe you just want to do your thing in private. And that's, kind of what's happening, Aqua. But I don't sense any problem with that. I don't really see you getting blamed for anything. If there is a problem, I would imagine the problem is probably in your love life a little bit. There might be accidental pregnancies happening right now, abortions, accidental pregnancies, fighting with the children, or putting a lot of energy into creative projects. So Aqua, watch out for all of the above. It could also be a sexy fun time, very irresponsible sexy fun time, hence accidental pregnancies. So Aqua, watch out for all of that kind of stuff. If you're looking to get into a relationship, I kind of getting the vibe that, this Lilith is going to mess. It's eventually going to cause problems, and that Lilith is going to eventually cause some problems in relationships, Aqua. So watch out for it. Whatever's going on, it might be like sexy fun time in your committed thing, but I would just watch out for it. Neither here nor there. As far as getting out this weekend and having fun, Aqua, you're probably going to stay home. You're probably going to stay home and hang out with the peeps, or maybe go to your friend's house. I don't see a crazy party weekend this weekend for Aquarius. I think it's hanging out in the background. But money's going to be good coming up, and just stay on top of your love game. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. All right, next, let's go see what's going on with your cards. All right, Aqua, here we go. Justice. So there is a balance coming to everything, Aquarius. There you go. Good news. Good news, Aqua. There's a balance, and there's a balance coming. Hold on. Justice. So what goes up comes down. What's down comes up. What's down coming up is usually, that phrase is usually reserved for the Wheel of Fortune card. Justice is usually what's up comes down. So anyways, justice, fairness, truth, clarity, balance. This card is right side up. It's fairness, Aqua. So whatever's going on, there's going to be a balance returning to everything. There's going to be some fairness happening. So if you were feeling abused a little bit, this is going to reconcile some of that. Then we have the Hierophant. Watch out. The Hierophant is a very grouchy and stubborn guy. It means, Aqua, don't make it up. Right? Well, first, it means a teacher is on the way. So if you have anyone that you're getting advice from, listen to the advice. It's also Taurus energy, right? It's very earthy energy. So you have a lot of earth energy so far and a lot of air energy. So maybe you're talking to a bunch of people about what you should do, right? Talking to people about what you should do. And so that's the deal, Aqua. But don't make anything up here. Don't use your intuition. Things are pretty much as you see it, that's the way it is. So heads up with that. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. If you were hoping that someone was going to pay for you, Aquarius, that might not pan out. It does appear with the Queen of Pentacles that you're going to be responsible for paying for yourself, and any money that you were hoping would arrive might not arrive in that timely fashion, right? Nurturing, providing financially, but this card is reversed. So you're going to have to provide for yourself. So just be careful, Aquarius. Maybe you're going to have to go it a little bit alone this weekend. People might be a little bit grouchy. Maybe you've been doing too much for other people and you want to take your power back. Astrologically, you're going to be chilling out. Astrologically, this is a weekend for Aqua to chill out. So Aqua, chill out. Be super cool. I wish you the absolute best. Please share the video, and I'll see you guys soon. And finally, woo, dearest Pisces. Hey Pisces, what's up? I can't believe you made it. Well, you probably hit the timestamp. Nope, that's not true. I know my Pisces here on the sunny side. A lot of you guys watched this on 1.5 speed and stuck with me from the very beginning. Thanks, Pisces. I super appreciate it. In addition to that, just to let you know, the Pisces energy is doing really well in the Psychic League. Just a heads up. All right, here we go. Pisces, down to work. So with the moon traveling through Capricorn, you're actually going to be quite social this weekend. So even with that Pluto thing there, you know, Mercury's there. Maybe you're going to be talking to lots of people. Maybe you're going to go to a convention this weekend. Pisces, maybe you're going to get out with a group of friends. Maybe you met someone new over Mercury retrograde, and now you guys are going out together, but you might go out as a group instead of going out as one-on-one. That's what I see happening with Pisces. I think one-on-one with Pisces is Lilith, right? One-on-one with Pisces is sexy vibe time. So if you want to avoid the sexy vibe thing, and you just want to be friends first. So there you go, because that's what's going on with the moon. The moon is very friends first right now for Pisces. All right, next. So Jupiter has entered into Aries, so your money should be looking pretty good, Pisces, but it's money you've already earned. It's not like crazy freak out money. It's money you've already earned. So there you go. Just roll with it. Watch out for crazy stuff with your driving and communication, you know, unexpected delays driving and communication. And Mars down there in the bottom of the chart is indicating a lot of energy at the home. You might want to run away from a home. If you have kids who are a Pisces, I'll tell you guys, this is on the exam for my class, by the way. When you have energy down there, Mars makes it very hot. And you don't want to be where Mars is. And so when Mars is down here, you want to run away from home. Or when Mars is there, or if there's a problem that you can't run away from, you're going to have to deal with that situation with a lot of heat. You might have to dump a lot of water on it. Just letting you know what's going on with astrology. So Pisces, something is happening at home. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're renovating. There's some lot of heat happening at home. And I know a bunch of Sunnysiders moved recently, but that's Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde. Now Mars is moving forward, Mercury's moving forward. So instead of problems, it's probably renovations, right? Nothing, it shouldn't be too crazy. Just take care of business on the home front. And that's the deal. So once again, still a lot of energy happening with friends and groups and networks. You're not necessarily into a friends into lovers transit, Pisces. You're actually in a secret relationship transit. So you're in a situation where lovers and secret people have a crush on you. And that's what's going on with Pisces. So it's okay. Just take it easy. Don't stress it out. You know that Saturn is going to put a little bit of a wet blanket on everything, or it's going to freeze that love vibe a little bit. So just chill it out. In addition to that, Pisces, you're still being blamed for things you didn't do. So watch out for all of that. New beginnings happening behind the scenes and in secret for Pisces. Secret marriage, secret this, secret that. New beginning. Now, I'm going to tell you that new beginning is going to come under attack later on in the year, like in March, April, in May, June, July, that's going to come under attack. In addition to that, you are going to have a situation where you're going to have to watch your finances. This is actually a really good year for finances and Pisces. Both your credit card's going to take a hit later on, Pisces, just warning you in advance, but your money actually looks pretty good. If you're looking for love, you have a secret admirer right now. So you just got to look around and see who's checking you out from behind the plants. That's what's going on, Pisces. All right, next, let's go see what your cards say. Pisces. First up, here you go, Pisces. 3 of Cups, right side up. Joy, celebration, happiness, getting out there, doing your thing, love, romance, the love boat, Anybody know what that means anymore? You guys too young for that, right? Celebrations, friendship, collaboration. Threes are collaborations in this astrology stuff here, except the 3 of Wands. That's waiting. The guy doesn't show up. All right, here we go. 3 of Cups and 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. That collaboration was actually cheating on you. So, here we go. Pisces, 3 of Cups. Good things. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles, Pisces. Don't spend money that you don't have right now. This is watching your investments grow. Long-term view right now. So this is going to be, before I pull the card up, this is going to be a good year for you financially, Pisces. It is. You're going to work hard and you're going to make money. The Seven of Pentacles says to keep the long-term view in sight. Hard work, perseverance, diligence, and investment. Don't spend money that you don't have, and definitely don't damage your credit card. Later on in the year, you're going to want to damage your credit card. So right now, keep it all clean. And finally, Pisces, ooh, not good. The Ten of Swords, Pisces. So in spite of all of this, you're still being blamed for things you didn't do, astrologically and with the tarot. But Pisces, you have the Ten of Swords here. So Pisces energy, Pisces rising, Pisces sun, Pisces moon, Pisces, someone is coming along to stab you in the gojo berries. so you're going to have to watch your pH level in a very serious way, Pisces. Watch out. Holy smokes, the Ten of Swords. There's nothing good from that. So although there's a celebration and money is looking pretty good, you watch, Pisces, you have to watch your back. Someone is out there. You have a legitimate hater looking to come and stab you in the wasabi. So watch out, Pisces. I was hoping for a good reading for you. I want a lot of fun stuff for Pisces. And that's the deal. Money's good, Pisces. So keep focusing on the money and forget about all this nonsense. There is good stuff happening behind the scenes. Just keep the long term in view. And I wish you the best. I really do wish you the best. All right. Next. All right, guys, here we go. The bestest part of the show. And that brings us to this week's lucky in money signs. Well, guys, we all know the air signs. As long as Jupiter is kicking through Aries, the fire signs are lucky in the lottery. So Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, very lucky at gambling right now. Lucky in the casino it's Libra. You know how I was saying Virgo was lucky in the casino? As of this weekend, it moves on. So lucky at the casino is a little bit Virog, okay? Just a little bit Virog, and because it's on the cusp, right? Everything is kind of moving through. A little bit of Virog, little bit of Libra. Libra's more lucky in love than they are lucky gambling, but soon Libra is going to be very lucky gambling. We just have to wait for it. I'll tell you when it is. Right now, so lucky in lottery, Aries, Sagittarius. The fire signs, lucky at the casino, Virgo, and Libra. As far as lucky in love is concerned, well, we all know so lucky in love, this weekend's lucky in love signs are Capricorn and Cancer. Capricorn and Cancer with Aquarius and Leo heating up fast. You guys got that? So lucky in gambling, lucky in the lottery are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And lucky at the casino, Virgo and Libra. As far as lucky in love is concerned, it's Capricorn and Cancer with Aquarius and Leo heating up fast. As for everyone else, be a super amazing, fantastic wing and pick up the check, yo. I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a super, super beautiful day. If you've made it this far, please subscribe to the channel and share the video. Otherwise, I wish everyone the best, and I'll see you guys soon.